Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 40 of the Battleship Brawl Season 5 tournament. This episode we've got the Sawtooth by K Patrol 88 going up against the Monochromatic Extermination by Greyfell. So we're going to get right into it, wasting no time, get those shells flying, see which ship's going to come out on top. And well, how many points each ship's going to score. Those APS guns are flying away, and like that's turret armor. But it was just slopes blown off. I don't think the APS guns are going to have a whole lot of success against the Monochromatic, but I could be wrong. That's a pretty decent hole right there. But yeah, that did very little. But they are doing something. Ooh, those were some solid hits, but only to the side, not really hitting anything important. Let's see how the Sawtooth's doing at 99% health still. And one thing that's interesting is these ships cost the same amount. I had to like double check myself when I realized that both of these ships had the exact same amount of starting materials available. I was like, whoa, that's weird. This turret here took a pretty nasty hit, but is still alive. Lost some barrels, but otherwise good. Ooh, is it still going to be good after that, though? Because it just took a couple more. Man! The Sawtooth's turret here is oh, this one next to it did not fare as well. It lost 2 of its 3 barrels. More hits, like the top of the Sawtooth turrets are doing a pretty good job of absorbing hits and not really letting the guns be damaged. Just this one turret up here not doing so well. Oh, that's a pretty tight grouping. But it hit the superstructure. Didn't really hit anything critical. So that is HP lost. Monochromatic down to 92%, Sawtooth at 94%. Pretty close match. Both ships doing very well, though. Monochromatic is quite low in the water. And it got hammered in the barbette, but it looks like the barbette armor has been damaged and stripped away, but it held and kept protecting the gun. I mean, you can't really ask for any more than that. Yeah, Monochromatic is sitting really low in the water. The deck is nearly awash. I think it's having a little bit of buoyancy problems. But it has taken the lead. Sawtooth down to 85%. While the Monochromatic's at 89%. With this gun just... it had some more blocks stripped off of it, but the guns look fine. This frontal turret... I don't know if that one barrel is still functional, but it's currently out of its firing arc, so it can't really do anything. Same with this. I'm not entirely sure if it's functional, but it is aiming at least. It's trying. Oh, there it goes. 2 of the barrels fired. Ooh, those are heading right for this turret here. A little bit over. But yeah, now that the Sawtooth can't repair, suddenly it's not able to keep up the HP. And I think the Monochromatic being so low in the water is kind of helping it out here. As you can see, that one shell just skipped over the Monochromatic. Kind of hit the water a little bit early and then skipped off it and missed because of it. That one did not. That was a direct hit. Getting hit in the top, this deck armor looks like it's a minimum of 2 meters of reinforced wood, which is fairly durable. We can see from here, though, even just from this far, you can see the Sawtooth is also having buoyancy issues. Pretty low in the water. Its rearmost turret is actually underwater, which effectively disables it. Those shells will never reach the opponent. The only way it would is if it got a lucky water bounce. Otherwise, they are going to fall short like that. Exactly like that. Man, the Sawtooth has got to be like moments away from an 80% in sinking. And you can see just all the way through the Sawtooth here. How is it still afloat? Like, almost the entire ship is underwater, and yet it's staying up just enough to not get the 80% in sinking. Oh, you know what happened while this is so open? The APS guns got detonated. Looks like they got chain reacted. There's the 80% in sinking. I suspected that'd be coming soon. Oh yeah, do you agree, Allie? Huh? Doggo's adding her 2 cents. Well, there we go. That is the end of round 1. Sawtooth losing, getting a 0. And what was it? 80% even for the Monochromatic. Alright. Got that taken care of. Get round 2 set up. As soon as my computer decides to do things. There we go. And away we go. Round 2 underway. So far, both ships just kind of, well, they've settled into broadsides at one another, but the Monochromatic has kind of decided to turn facing again. Interesting decision. It's like, yeah, these guns I've got on the rear, I don't need those. It's fine. Nobody needs that much firepower. Ooh, this rear one is actually kind of damaged. I wonder if it's still functional or if it may have been disabled. If it is, that is going to be a huge difference in this round compared to the first round. Nope, it's still turning, at least. Are those, well, can't tell, because the Monochromatic wants to sail at its opponent instead of broadsiding. But to be fair, the Sawtooth is having trouble dealing significant damage to the Monochromatic. Like, the HP is pretty close. The Sawtooth has those repairs, and last round when those repairs ran out, you know, that was it. Oh, that is a heavy list to one side, though. Be careful, Monochromatic. You're gonna roll yourself over. You keep turning like that, or you're just gonna go down. Yep, looks like she is sinking at 90% HP, no less. Oh yeah, she's definitely going down. Yep, there's the DQ timer ticking away, which means it would be getting an 80% sinking right now if it was 80%, but extermination is still 88%, but already going down. How did that happen? Did the... I'm just really curious how that happened this time. There are definitely some holes in it, but she is completely submerged. Monochromatic has gone down entirely. But oh, she's coming back up. Whatever was sinking her must have been repaired. Whatever compartment that was causing it, but oh, is it going to come back up enough in time though? 56, 57, 58, 59, and kaboom. Nope, that's the end of round 2. Sawtooth getting 92.7%. And the Monochromatic getting a big old goose egg. So here we go, getting round 3 set up. Oh, camera's over here. Oh, we still have the... I paused it so quick, the detonation from round 1 is still there. Or round 2. Round 2, I mean. Anyway. Monochromatic got sank pretty easily in round 2, but when it stayed up in round 1, it won pretty handily. Well, I mean, I guess 80% left isn't handily. That's a pretty rough win. I've seen some of these hits are getting real low in the Monochromatic, and those have to get repaired in order for it to stop flooding through those, because, like, you know, you get holes up here, they're not necessarily going to flood because they're out of the water. But you get holes all the way down to the bottom, it's like, well, crap. Looks like we do have a multi-hull situation here with the armor. But I think that barrage might have gotten through into the central part. Hard to tell. Maybe not. But maybe that's why the Monochromatic sank in the second round. Maybe it got breached all the way in. It was definitely not all that damaged. Sinking in that point is no bueno. But is that a critical flaw of the Monochromatic, or did the Sawtooth get lucky? That is the question here. Ooh, that turret just got smacked pretty hard. But it's got 2 barrels left. One of them's disabled, but oh, these APS guns in the front here got blown up. And the Sawtooth is out of materials, so any damage it takes from here on out will be permanent. Oh wow, the Monochromatic is missing so many guns. Both rear turrets are disabled, and there's not enough materials to bring those back. Only 1 barrel is functioning on this forward gun, it looks like, if that. And then you've got this gun, and that's pretty much it. Wow. Sawtooth landed some really critical shots here, it seems. Monochromatic trying to put itself back together, fix these holes in its hull, but it is very short on materials. I think those fell just short. Yep, those shells went underneath the Monochromatic. Monochromatic staying afloat this time. Doesn't like she's low in the water, but that's just like how it was in the first round. Big difference here is there's a lot less weapons on the Monochromatic than there were in the first round. Oh, the stern just got separated there. Yeah, Sawtooth is pulling ahead with its superior remaining firepower anyway. Let's take a quick look. Check in with the Sawtooth, see how she's doing. Taking some hits to her center there, but ooh, that shot. Whoa! Yep, that shot took out that turret. So that'll even things up a little bit, but not entirely going to change things. Well, the Monochromatic has succeeded in at least scoring more points than it did in the first round. Or wait, no. No, it hasn't. Never mind. Because it sank the Sawtooth in the first round. Oh, Monochromatic looks like she's rolling over and going down. Had enough. Can't take it anymore. Yeah, I think the first and the second round are going to be the scoring rounds for these two. Because the Sawtooth had way more HP left in round 2. And I mean, the Monochromatic sank the Sawtooth in round 1, so. Yep, that is it. So it's a 0 for the Monochromatic. It sank in round 3 as well. 78.9 for the Sawtooth, which doesn't change their scores any. So yeah, that was a fairly even match. The Sawtooth did come out a bit on top, but anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.